there's less remote jobs now, relatively speaking, to when, like you want to talk about peak COVID or the preceding years that followed, where there was a lot of expanding and contracting in the remote work space. There's definitely less remote roles now, so it's even more competitive to get a remote opportunity. So obviously, you have to beef up your profile from that standpoint. But that's just the reality, like you said. Of course, it doesn't mean that anybody living outside the US couldn't do the job just as well. But when companies feel like they have that control, they feel like it's a quote unquote buyer's market, they would rather have somebody in their backyard, right? Because a lot of these companies do have RTOs, um, where they want people back in the office. So even these remote roles, we see it all the time here where, yes, they can sit remote and we will consider everyone for this role, wink. But they're really going to be looking for. I mean, I happen to live in Orlando. They're going to be looking at folks, in the local area for sure, whether it says remote or not. They will, whether they say it exactly like that or not, they're going to give preference to people that could come into the office when eventually they will call people back into the office. That's just been my experience.